But let's dive into the stocks, because this is, after all, a stock-specific show and we like to keep it real. Anglo American Platinum is the biggest of the global players. Substantial contribution to global platinum production as well as reserves, because back in the day the boys at Anglo went and bought all of the nice mineral rights. Remember, they are 80% or thereabouts controlled by Anglo American Group. Okay, so that means they're somewhat limited in terms of their tradability. We're talking market capitalization here. Unfortunately, a big fall. It used to be one of the mega caps in our local market, but we'll see in a minute the share price chart has collapsed. So 71.1 billion rands worth of NAV is what we have, or market capitalization more accurately. Earnings, well, they've been all over the map in the last year. So I'm going to tell you what the PE is. It says 87, but to be frank, that's made up of a bit of a period where they were trading profitably and the other not. And we are looking here at a situation, no dividends, rising profits compared to last year when they had that major strike. Okay, Wayne?
Yeah.
Take it away on Anglo American Platinum.
In fact, they released a trading update or results yesterday,
Yeah.
and they are obviously up hugely on
Yeah.
last year because of the strike. Now they sit with unique problems. They've got the old mines in the Rustenburg area, which they are trying desperately to sell, but no one's buying. So they're going to just, I think they're going to just spin it off. They're going to just list
Unbundle
it separately and give you the shares and then do what you like with it.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, 3, 4, 5 years ago, all the platinum mines and the government should have sat together and said, listen, we are in serious trouble here. We've got to cut production and cut jobs. Now, Anglos and all of them did do that, but when Anglos announced it, the government literally flew at their throats saying, how can you do this? I mean, it was a massive, I think, 12,000, 13,000 people.
Yeah.
But you've got to cut production because you're not making money. Now, since then, they've basically sat in limbo and not been able to do anything and not being able to sell the mines or anything. But the last set of results clearly were better. But at the end of the day, they're not making money at the current price.
Yeah. We've been watching the share price while we've been talking. It's been a steady downward trajectory. So even though there's the sense that things are beginning to sort of come right, they've pushed production into that open cast Mogalakwena asset, which is near the old PP Rust, because it's an outcropping asset, so that's attractive. They've tried to scale back jobs. I mean, there's a terrible labor situation with AMCU and NUM at each other's throats, which is what you expect when jobs are being lost. The union situation not going to be good.
Look at the end of the day, platinum's not a sunset industry like gold. Gold reserves are well gone. There's still lots of platinum reserves, but you need an increase in the platinum price to actually mine them profitably. There's still big demand for platinum. I mean, when you look at vehicle sales worldwide, especially in China, there's reasonable demand for platinum, but just at the moment, massive oversupply.
Yeah, which is difficult then for the industry to adjust to, because it's like turning around a Titanic. You know, you can't say, well, we're going to go from one day to the next and only mine these operations after you've spent billions putting some new development in place.
I mean, on all the mines we're going to talk about, everything you read in their financial statements is cutting back, rationalizing, operational efficiency. And Anglo Plats is no different.
Okay, so we've got an unfortunate looking share price chart. Sooner or later, I suppose the situation is going to stabilize, but is that moment now? I mean, are you hot on the stocks or not?
So. You know, when you look at what management says, they're very bullish on the 5 to 10 year outlook. And I buy that. I really do. And surprising enough, a lot of broker notes is actually consensus buy on these shares, because this is either the buying opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, when you compare, admittedly, I'm measuring against the peak of the share prices in 2008, but they've underperformed the all shares since 2008 by 94%.
Good Lord.
So they are either the bargain of a lifetime, or the industry is going to take so long to recover we don't have to think about it today. And I go for the second option. So I'm not hot at the moment.
Not hot on it at the moment. We would expect to see the commodity price start to move before the share prices and so on and so forth. We haven't really seen that yet. Sort of little sparks, but nothing yet sustainable. Okay, so we're going to call not hot.